Alright guys, I am back. It is round 2 for the second half of my 10-pound DIY jewelry box from ThredUp. Quick recap, I spent $64 plus $60 plus shipping, $5.99 shipping on this, so $65.99. I think I'm getting so turned around. A recap of the first half. As I was putting it all away, I tallied up just the pieces that I'm going to sell individually, and I got about $200. There was this gold chain in there. It is definitely gold. I could not make out the writing. It's 10, 12, 14, I don't know. Most likely 14 is what I normally find. It is just a very delicate chain necklace. This piece is not gold, and it's a whole different color, gold color than the rest, so it was definitely added to the chain after the fact, but it is a nice little gold chain. And then I had a tangled mess, which was these two necklaces that I couldn't show off in that video because they took me about 20 minutes to untangle. But they are both sterling silver, and there's this one, and then there's this one. So two sterling silver necklaces that I didn't really show. This one has diamond flecks in it. I don't have a way to specify the diamond carats or weights or anything special about them, but two very pretty sterling silver necklaces were included. And then so I tallied everything up that I'm going to sell individually, and it's going to be over $200 just for the individual items. So that box definitely makes up, or that half of the box definitely makes up for the whole box plus some. On eBay and Mercari, I normally do free shipping with jewelry purchases. So the shipping cost and the fees would all come out of that $200. So it's not necessarily $200 back in my pocket, but definitely profit to be made, and they should list pretty quick. So I am going to get right into this one, starting with this. And there was a similar necklace to this in the first half, but it had a huge chunky thing hanging from it, which this one does not have, but it's just a wire coated, can't think of the term, but just that. There's that in there. There is this little choker necklace. Kind of fun. These would probably be things that I will put up at my booth for just $1 a piece, just to move them if I don't put them in a lot. This is kind of a cool little skinny cuff bracelet, copper, not seeing any maker's marks or anything, so that'll go in a bracelet bundle. Got lots of bracelets ready for my next bundle. This one is broken. It's missing one of its leaves and probably had a stone here in the middle that's missing. So this will go in a jewelry crafter's lot, or I may use it for my own crafting. I haven't figured out how to affix stuff like that that's soldered on for my own crafting, and I don't have the tools to like cut through the metal properly, not something this thick. So crafter's lot definitely, but probably not something I would be able to use. Just another little fun button bracelet that'll go in a bracelet lot. This is a cool bracelet, just super metallic-y seed bead and little stones and beads tied together on one end. No markings. That might be something that would be worthy of an individual sale. If not on eBay, I could definitely put it up for a couple bucks. Oh, I love those colors. Maybe that's something I would keep. Oh, wait. Ha, it's magnetic. There. Ha, nice. And that untangles it too, so that's cool. Super fun. I said before, I normally end up with a piece or two from each lot sticking in my microphone because I know I'm quiet and nobody has commented on how quiet I am lately. Now there's the microphone, so hopefully that helps if I was being too quiet. But I normally end up with a few pieces that I'll wear once or twice and then sell, just because it's kind of fun to transition my jewelry. This is just a funky wire cuff bracelet. I'd put that in a bracelet lot. Although it is kind of bent out of shape, but it should bend back in. Maybe I'll throw that in the craft box. I don't know. I have this wonderful earring card with no earrings in it. So there's that. Here's an earring card with some earrings in it. No markings that I can tell on the back of them, but one pair of earrings. This is a nice, oh, it is sterling silver. I see the 925 pressed in there. Fun little bangle bracelet, sterling silver. A pair of extra large gold tone hoop earrings. Not seeing any markings. Quick magnetic test. They are definitely magnetic, but they're fun. I like my large earrings. Now that my youngest is a little older, I can get a little more adventurous with wearing them. She don't have to worry so much about them being tugged on. This is a cool enamel and metal cuff hinge bracelet. That would be worthy of selling individually. It doesn't have any branding though, so I will probably either put it in a bracelet lot or sell it at the booth. Some of the stuff I probably could sell individually that I choose not to, just because I have so much to work with that I'm getting more and more picky on which pieces I choose to put up online. This is a cool metal funky, it's all tangled up, but something fell. Ribbon ties around your neck necklace. It would be worthy of selling individually at the booth or online maybe, I don't know. Ooh, these are funky. Mochi flower and leaf shaped dangle earrings. They have like an Amazon tag, I think, on them. And this is sealed. Oh, here. I'm just gonna open this. I went to see them. It's loud. The back is stuck on the packaging. Hold on. I'll get them. I am going to do some earring lots too. I have so many pairs of earrings. These probably are funky enough that I might sell them individually on their own, just because somebody's gonna want those. These kind of dangly earrings I can't wear. They're just a little too heavy, and I'm guessing they're not for sensitive ears, and mine get infected very easily if I have something crazy like that. But these I will probably sell individually because that is just really, really funky cool. I like that. So set that aside. LuLaRoe Thank You earrings, styled by Sophia. That I have never seen. LuLaRoe earrings. I will look and see if LuLaRoe Thank You gift earrings have any retail value. This is gross on the inside. It's got some kind of crud in it. There was another similar feather bracelet in another lot that I think I set aside to put up for the booth. So maybe I'll add this and sell them both together. I don't even know if that was a thread up lot now that I think of it. These are just cheapy feeling bangle bracelets. They will definitely go in the bracelet lot. These are fun little dragonfly fashion earrings. Love when they give me the earrings on cards. That's so nice. Not that they do it, but you know. This is a fun bracelet. Memories, spirituality, joy, prosperity, family, love, serenity, health, and back to the beginning again. I really like this one. This one I'll sell individually. Somebody will want it. I'm not seeing any maker's mark or branding on it, but it's really nice. Somebody will want that. Probably won't sell for much, but $10. Ooh, here we go. I'm dropping earrings. Okay. So these are all ribboned together, so new from somewhere. They do appear to be a higher quality, just kind of generic metal bangles with tiny little seed beads and stuff. But it is definitely a whole set. I could probably sell them individually, but I have so many like this that that'll probably add to the value of one of my bracelet lots. Another LuLaRoe. Really? So this is a bracelet, like leather cord. Oops. And I don't think it was broken before, but those just popped out super easy. So this is just going to go in a craft lot. But it's got a unicorn and love and says LuLaRoe on there. So that is an easy craft lot piece though. A lot of things could be done with that. These are Cezanne. And I don't think it's broken, it's just twisted. Cezanne, and the back has $32 as the price. Sensitive skin. These are kinds that I would wear. I always have to try to find a comparable pair if they're not marked, even if they're on the card, because people might have taken their earrings out and put them on the card, put in a new pair in. But I'm gonna guess those are Cezanne. That would sell individually. $10 or so. Nothing extraordinary. This is Lily Clasp. Lily Clasp. Hard to see the writing on there. You can see the C. Has a little moon hang tag and a little moon and a star pendant on there. Never heard of Lily Clasp, but I will certainly look her up and see if that is worthy of my time. Almost anything that's branded I do try to sell individually, just because it's far easier than the unbranded stuff. Fun pair of little gold tone earrings. They do not appear to be gold, but they are not magnetic, which means nothing except that I have my acid test coming in the mail, so I've been setting aside a bunch of stuff so that I can play with it when it comes. So I will set those aside and just test them and see. But no, they did not appear or feel to be real gold by any means. Fun, cute little pair of earrings there. This is unique. It's like a wine cork, Napa Valley wine, and this is hanging from it, but this could be clipped, unclipped, and used elsewhere. or it has a little hole in the back. You could put this just on another chain. This says something on it that I can't make up. Now, say now hiring? Almost looks like it says now hining. N-O whining? N-O whining. Now hining. Not sure, but this is definitely unique. And no writing anywhere else on the clasps, but that is fun. That will go in a individual lot, just for uniqueness. Here we have a whole bag of hoop earrings. I'm not going to pull them all out and match them up, but somebody obviously just sent their entire hoop earring collection to ThredUp, who decided they did not want any of them. I will pull them out later to see if there's anything special in there, or any sterling silver or anything. But that's a whole bunch of earrings to go in my whole bunch of earrings lots that will be going up. These are on the ThredUp card, so they were obviously listed for sale and did not sell. That's the thing with these rescue lots. You're gonna get some stuff that they actually did accept and that they had listed but they didn't sell, and then you're gonna get other stuff that they rejected. So these they actually had listed. They are pretty. They don't appear to be damaged at all. I don't see any branding on them. This is ASOS. So it has this sticker on it that says ASOS design pack of 4 mini single safety pin earrings with multicolor beads in gold tone. So let's just see if that matches up. Interesting. And they are just that, safety pin earrings. Green, blue, orange, and multicolor. Worthy of selling on their own. Plus I don't have anything ASOS listed right now, which that is one of the brands that's included in one of the Poshmark morning parties. So I always get excited. Here's a second pair of those. Always get excited to find something new in one of those brands, just so I have something to list. These are just little faux pearl earrings, 50 cents written on them. Please collect our store to be our fans. Catch the promotion. Please collect our store to be our fans. Catch the promotion. Somebody knows what that means, let me know. But that'll go in an earring lot for sure. Here is a pair of like suede earrings. Interesting. For some art designer, those are nice, simple design to throw out there on the market. I have another Sienna earring card. This one actually has, oh, I'm dropping stuff. This one actually has the earrings included on it. Sierra handcrafted Australian crystal. They don't appear to be missing any rhinestones. So those are pretty. Let's see what it's about. Okay, so here's another one of those earrings. I'm just setting loose earrings aside, and I'll show you those when I get there. This is just a little tassel with nothing attached to the other end, so tossing that in the craft lot. trying to keep myself organized. It makes it so much easier when I'm done talking to you guys to put everything away. This is a knot. It feels like it should be a tighter, like love knot, but it's not. Just a bracelet. No markings anywhere. Highly magnetic, but heavy, so it fell. That'll just go in a bracelet lot. Little bangle, no markings on that one. Another sienna handcrafted earring card with no earrings. I do feel like empty jewelry packages should not be included in the lot, but that's okay. It could be that they just kind of dumped somebody's entire bag of jewelry into my bag of jewelry. Working my way through a mini tangle. I can handle mini tangles. This one is broken. Oops. Once I get a second necklace unattached from it, I can show you. These like jewel cluster things just attract chains like crazy. They all get tangled. Okay, so this was just NY is all it says. NY. And it is broken here, so that is supposed to be attached, but they are fun chunky pieces. I could certainly use those in crafting and find something to do with them. Here we have, oh, this is Anne Klein. I recognize the little lion symbol, and plus bonus it says Anne Klein on the back. Just a faux pearl necklace. So that one would be, it's a real short one. Well, I guess adjustable length, but that one could be sold individually. The only thing is just a little thin choker chain necklace. And I'll throw it in craft lot. I like to include some like good wearable stuff in craft lots too. I feel like if I do sell the craft lots and don't make my own crafts with them, people get kind of excited to find usable condition stuff in there. But I totally downplay anything that I put in craft lots. I'm like, you're getting junk, guys. Just know you're getting all junk, and then people are much happier when they actually get some pieces that they do not feel is complete junk. So this is really cool, but it is unbranded, but it's cool enough. I'd probably put like $2 or $3 on that at my booth. Sell it there. Dropping stuff. Another earring. Set that aside. I'm gonna move the bag up here. Then maybe I won't be fumbling so much. So this is Loft. Has a little Loft hang tag. Says it nice and clear on there. And it is just a really funky, fun, beaded necklace. Some of the Loft pieces are kind of crazy. They're just, I don't know. It's fun though. Somebody will want it. I just never understand little add-ons like this piece. Like if that piece wasn't there, I would think this necklace was really cool, but that piece just kind of stands out to me. Takes away from the otherwise beauty of the piece. These are cool. Little earrings. tassel seed bead earrings. And earrings are so hard to see sometimes, but I'm not seeing any markings on there. And oh look, it looks like one of the tassels on this one came undone. It's just got one little bead up there. So I'm going to throw those in a craft lot. I could probably trim off just that one tassel and sell it as is, but my first ring of this too small, too small, too big. No marking. Oh, yes, it does have a marking. What's it say? I'm asking you guys. Tell me. I can't read it. T-R-Y. I have no idea. But it does have teensy tiny writing right there. So I will further investigate that without making you guys sit through me trying to see it in a magnifying. What I like to do, here's another pair of those just leather strip earrings. I like to take my iPhone and use the camera and just zoom in, way in, after it has locked on a clear image, and then I can tend to make out most of, here's some necklaces, most of the markings on jewelry, if I can get a good picture that way. This just says Korea on one side, and oh, Cookie Lee. So this is a pretty Cookie Lee necklace, lock and key heart. That one would be worthy of selling. Cookie Lee I've sold before, $8 to $10, nothing too exciting. This is just a little bead chain, very short. Not seeing any markings, but we'll do a quick magnet test if I can see where. Here's my magnet. There is a slight magnetic pull to that one. I'll just throw it in Craft Lot. If you go back and watch some of my earlier unboxings, there were a lot less Craft Lot items, unless it was pure junk, because I just wanted everything. So this one is Cookie Lee also, but this one is marked China, and it is just a little butterfly, cute necklace. So I'll probably maybe pair those two together. Two Cookie Lee necklaces. Not that they wouldn't sell individually, but that just kind of gives added value for the buck and a faster sale. These are fun. Canvas, define your style. I've heard of that, but I'm not too familiar with it, so I will have to look those up and see if there's any value there. Earrings. Come on, give me something good. I want something good. We're halfway through this bag. This one, genuine Austrian crystal. That's what this tag says. There is a knot up here. I'm not seeing any other maker's marks. Though it does have its little dangle with just a crystal dangle, and it is broken. So here we go. And this would be repairable if I would choose to repair it. This has its little attachment there, which should go on soldered onto this piece, and they would go like that. But it's broken. It is pretty though. I'm gonna throw that in my Craft Lot pile. This one is unbranded. Just a little crystal ball. And it's going to be magnetic. This part is definitely magnetic. This part is not, but it's probably copper or something. So I'm just going to throw that in a craft lot too. Not seeing any reason to believe there's anything special about it. Yeah. Craft lot. This is fun. I like this. Look at that ring. It's got a little butterfly on a flower. No markings or anything, but it's fun. I like it. It'll go in a ring lot. This will go in a crafter's lot. Just a little leather band. This is funky, heavy. It's probably half of my 5 pounds right here. This is J. Crew. So I probably expect about $20 for, I can't get it to turn around here. There we go. There's the J. Crew tag. It's very heavy. I'm guessing I could get $20 for this. Looks like all the rhinestones are there. I like that piece, but yes, definitely some heft there. It's probably my favorite piece so far out of this lot as far as for resale. This just has a little dangle hanging there. I have a website that shows me like what types of dangles different jewelry makers use for those that aren't marked, so sometimes I'll go reference that. This is really fun though, and super colorful, so it'll probably go up on its own. If I can find a brand for it, then even better, but stretch seed bead bracelet goes in the bracelet pile. I don't do necklace lots very much, and I could. I've probably got more than enough. But most of the necklaces have cool things on them that I can use for crafting, or I'll sell individually at the booth rather than doing a lot. This one I think is broken. I'm guessing there was supposed to be another long tassel there. No branding or anything, so it'll go in a lot. Necklaces, if they're not, I have better luck, I guess, with necklaces individually than I do bracelets or rings or other stuff that's unbranded. So if it's cool enough to sell, even if it's unbranded, I am much more likely to do it individually. And if it's not, I feel like people are more willing to pay $1 or $2 at the booth for necklaces than they would necessarily for the rings that aren't special enough for me to list individually. This is unbranded, but it's really neat. This would probably be a booth necklace for $2 or so. This is another unbranded. Funky necklace. That'll go to the booth also. Darn phone interrupting me again. I talk about the booth as if I have unlimited space there, and I don't. It's pretty full, so I've got stuff that's waiting its turn. This is a really cool ring. Owl ring. Copper. No branding. It's got little hearts punched out on the sides. That'll go in a ring lot. This will go in a ring lot too. I just wanted to wear it. I do really like that. This is fun. And this is also J. Crew. So, oops, let me turn it around. It's got, I can't tell if it's missing something or those pieces are, those tassels are like crooked, but they're on there properly. And one is a thick tassel and one is a skinny tassel, and it's fun, it's unique, but I think some of these designers are getting a little crazy with their unique, I don't know, maybe I like symmetry a little more than some do, but I mean, it's probably an $18 to $20. I don't think it's as cool as the black one. I wouldn't wear it as, or I wouldn't be as likely to wear it as I would the black one, but yeah. Here is just a bobby pin going in at the bottom. We're getting there, guys. Getting there. This has a brand. This is also J. Crew. I think I've had J. Crew in every ThredUp DIY lot so far. And some of it is better than others, but this is probably a $15 necklace. I like J. Crew and I like selling J. Crew. This is a fun wire wrapped bracelet, hook and eye closure, little black rhinestone stone on there. No markings on that, but I think that'd be fun in a bracelet lock. This one is unbranded, just a little ball dangle, rose gold color. Oh wait. Oh, it's Origami Owl. I like Origami Owl. I don't see, I thought they had a little hang tag on their necklaces. Oh, here. The hang tag's at the bottom, which you won't be able to see, but it also says Origami Owl on. It's too shiny. So shiny. Anyway, it says Origami Owl here and here. It's just like a flower in the circle. It's probably easily a $20 necklace. And I just make stuff up when I tell you what I'm going to sell stuff for, so don't really pay attention to that. It's an estimate. This is fun. It's got a little L, cursive L hang tag. Not sure of the brand, so I will look it up. Feels very light and relatively cheaply made, so I'm not expecting it to be anything, but I'll see if I can find that L hang tag. I always check just to make sure, plus it's fun to learn new things. Oh, this is cool. It is a handmade on felt pin, but it's neat. Might put that at the booth just to see if somebody'd give me a couple bucks for it. It's cool. I like it. Just a little ring. No markings. For my ring lot. Another cool statement ring. Cocktail ring. No markings on it either. If it fits this finger, I know it's about a 6.5. This has to be a little smaller. I do have a sizing stick for rings though, so. But unless they're special, I haven't listed individual rings in a while. This one might be stuck on for a while. We'll see. Okay, I think it's just some earrings left. Oh, I've got 2 more little silver stackable rings, no markings. This is just a little key charm. Ligia, L-I-J-I-A, says on there. Not sure if that's the brand for the charm or not, but I will look it up and see. It's just a cute little charm. Another one of those stackable rings. Trying to get anything that's not earrings out. This is unbranded, but it seems really nice. It's got a pearl at the bottom, tiny little rhinestones. Oops. It is all backwards though. Oh no, that goes that way. There. It looks really well made, and it's got these like little golden bars that have a texture to them that's, I mean, there's definitely craftsmanship put into it, but no markings or anything. I might give it a little more attention. It's heavy, so it'd be really cool if it was gold. Because, you know, not all vintage pieces are marked. And it's not magnetic, so it's gonna go in my testing area. I don't know. I'm guessing there were 2 more little pearls that went in these corners, like the ones up here. So there's little holes there that look like they would have held them, maybe, or something maybe dangled off of those, like this one. No markings, but this is really cool. So I am going to put a little effort into, oops, I keep turning it backwards. The main stone is 2-way, so I'm going to put some effort into figuring that one out. Okay. Now I think we are down to only earrings. Yes. So let's see if we have any pairs. There's this pair. Those are fun. No markings, but pretty. And then there's this, just an individual earring. This one I pulled out earlier, or it fell out earlier, just an individual earring. There's another one of these that's just individual. Oh no, I have the match already out. So there's a match on those. And there's a match on these. I really want to know if that's just somebody's homemade jewelry. They're cool, I guess. This is unmarked, just an individual one. When you get single earrings though, that's a good time to find, I don't know where my magnet went. Good time to find like real gold, because this is, well, the hoops holding it together are not, so I would guess that it is not. But because people are more willing to throw out real gold or get rid of it if they don't have the match for it. So you could get lucky. There's another pair of earrings. These might be one of the Sienna handcrafted. They might go on one of these cards. Maybe. I don't know. They're kind of similar in style to the other one. I definitely won't put them on until I can confirm, but they might. Oh. And here's a third one. Oh wait, no, I have 2 pairs of the exact same ones. And I just dropped one, but I have 2 of those exact same pairs in here. And then it looks like everything else is, oh, here's a pair. Little stud earrings. And oh cool, here's a pair of music note earrings. Those might be sterling. Yes, they are. There's a 925 marking on the back. Not all sterling earrings will I sell individually just because there's so many out there, but those are music notes. They have a target audience that somebody will want them. I think everything else, here's a loose string, throw that in the garbage. Everything else in here is ooh-wee, a little bent up gold ball, which, let's see, so that's what, there's a possibility. No markings. Sometimes gold, they will mark the stick, the post. This does not have any markings, but I'm gonna set this aside for when my acid test comes in so I can see if it might be gold. It's definitely hollow inside and it's bent and dinged up, but who knows, one tiny little gold earring adds up, so do not discount your singles. And everything else is just a few random, seemingly unimportant single earrings in there. So that is the second half of my 10-pound DIY box. And looking at my stuff that this is in my lap, under my leg. It was tangled early on, so it fell and I didn't grab it. No markings, but it's a fun starfish, super long chain necklace. Okay, so now you have seen everything, and that's really cool. I like that. But yeah, so looking at my pile of stuff, I can guarantee that there's at least $120 worth of sales. There's some stuff in here that I have no clue about and that I'll have to look up, but I've got the 3 nicer J. Crew pieces. I've got a couple sterling silver. Did I have any sterling? I don't know. There's at least $120 here, and that doesn't include the craft stuff or any of the stuff that I'm selling in lots. So overall, between the 2 boxes, I'm gonna guess I should be able to make $350+ and have at least $250 of that be profit. I only have 1 box. I'm working this ring off slowly while I talk to you. I only have 1 box coming to me, and it is a Goodwill premium 16 to 20 item mixed jewelry box that I ordered last Friday. It should be here any day. I have been forcing myself to get through 1 box before I can open another box, and since this was a big one, it might take me a little while. But the last thing I want to end up with is like a 40-gallon Rubbermaid tote of jewelry that is my death pile. So it's forcing me to go through it pretty fast though, because I always want to open the next box. So, as soon as the Goodwill one comes, and as soon as I get this stuff processed and pictured and listed and set aside in whatever way, shape, or form that I need to set it aside, I will show that box off. And thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, I forgot about this. This was a sterling silver one, and this funky bracelet, and I did get the ring off. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, come back for more. Bye everybody.